Hello YouTubers, Eureka Havoc from Mercs Legion with you today, continuing our base building series. As you know, there have been many changes to our clan castle over the years. It used to cost more to repair at Town Hall 3. You could use it only to be able to delete one type of troop out of the clan castle instead of individual troops. And it used to be that your clan castle troops couldn't jump over walls, so you had to leave a path from your clan castle to the edge of your base. So it's undergone many adjustments, but still, over time, it still proves to be one of the very important and very strong parts of your base in defending for war. So that's what we're going to focus today, on your clan castle. First, let's discuss what you should put into your clan castle before we talk about where you should place it. It's important to know that troops leave your clan castle in a specific order. The order is as follows: barbarians, archers, goblins, giants, wall breakers, balloons, wizards, healers, dragons, pekkas, minions, hog riders, valkyries, golem, witches, and then the lava hound. It's also important to know that troops leave from the lowest to highest level also, so a level 3 archer leaves before a level 5 archer. Why is this important? Well, we'll get to that in just a moment. Prior to July of 2015, the clan castle used to house a wide variety of troops and, depending on the level of your warring clanmates, would house some troops of varying abilities. As you've seen from the Mercs Rising War recaps, if you're going to go up against a low-level town hall, you may still see high-level troops come out of their clan castle. One of the more effective troops we typically see at Town Hall 6 and lower is the Valkyrie. Unleashed on an unsuspecting attacker, and she alone can decimate an army. Pair her with some archers and wizards, and you've got a deadly combination of troops. Once you hit Town Hall 7, you typically began to see dragons in the clan castle, or sometimes witches and wizards. Then, Supercell unleashed the Dark Spell Factory, drastically changing what we put into it. The poison spell effectively eliminated all troops except for high hit point troops such as dragons, pekkas, golems, and lava hounds. As a result, we almost always saw these 4 remaining troops. Then, Supercell gave us a dark spell in our clan castle. This extra dark spell allows us to now take down dragons or spread out lava pups in the clan castle with 2 poisons without losing valuable spell space. So, does this mean the clan castle is useless? No. You still want the attacker to deal with the clan castle troop kill as a phase of the attack all on its own. Remember, the goal of any anti-3-star base is to make it as difficult as possible to get that 3rd star. If you take away some of their attack time, it makes it that much less likely they will finish an attack. One trick is to use all archers in your clan castle. Anymore, we expect one high-level, high-hit point troop to come out of the clan castle, such as a lava hound or a dragon with balloons. This means you can send in a giant or hog and most likely get the entire clan castle there. If you use all archers, then it takes multiple troops to pull that full clan castle. It's always funny to see replays of attackers who brought only one hog for the clan castle lure. You watch them wait 20 seconds as they try to figure out how to get the rest of your archers out of the clan castle. At Town Hall 7 and lower, you're still well off to house a dragon, valkyries, or a witch in your clan castle because the likelihood of you running into a poison spell is low. Another trick is to put troops of varying speed into your clan castle. Each troop runs at a different speed. So, by putting in a couple of fast troops, a couple of medium troops, and a slow troop, it spreads them out into a long line and makes it harder for them to bunch up and kill with a lightning bolt or poison spell. Another tactic is to put in a healer in your clan castle and place your clan castle next to your archer queen. This is where knowing the order of troop deployment makes a difference. Once the first troops leave the clan castle, the healer, being a bit slower and the last troop to deploy, will target the nearby archer queen and stay with her until she dies. This is great sometimes and can give your archer queen a couple of more hits, which can change the way an attack finishes up. So now that we understand what goes into a clan castle, let's talk about its placement. The ideal placement for your clan castle is in the dead center of the base. This is because of its large trigger radius, 12 tiles, and the ability to defend no matter what side you are attacked from. At Town Hall 8 and lower, it does become difficult to place the clan castle in a place that it cannot be lured easily simply because there are not enough structures to keep your attacker far enough away. At Town Hall 9, you can begin to get creative in how you set up your defensive buildings to avoid having your clan castle troops pulled before the attack commences. The common tactic is to drop one hog. It runs into the radius of the clan castle and dies, but before it dies, it pulls the troops out of the clan castle. So, to defend against this, you want to put some of your defensive buildings barely outside the clan castle radius. This is very effective and eliminates the one hog clan castle lure, forcing your opponents to bring in a much larger troop complement to get that clan castle lure. Alright, so let's go ahead and get in here to edit mode, and we'll demonstrate some of these things that we were talking about. Alright, so when we're talking about setting things up on the outside of that clan castle radius, if you click your clan castle, you got that white line, and what we're talking about is taking one of our defensive buildings and placing it on the perimeter, so that way it is just inside the clan, just outside the clan castle radius. So that way, if a troop comes in from, let's get our drawing tool up real quick. Let's say that we have a troop that comes in from this way. He's going to stop right here on the edge of this border and not pull the enemy clan castle troops at all. So that's the whole point of this. Now, if I had taken this and moved it in one tile closer to the core, we would have been able to drop a troop here. It would have gone in, stood right about here on this side of the cannon, and look at that, it is just inside that radius, so it would definitely have pulled the clan castle. So if you're scouting a base, you need to look for these type of defenses where they are just inside the clan castle radius. Okay, if we go over here, we got another situation like this. It looks like it's pullable, especially if we move it in one more tile. It looks like you could easily get that clan castle lure, right? But if they come in even from this angle, they're going to stop right here and beat on that archer tower and not get the clan castle lure. So what does that mean? That means this person is going to have to take 2 or 3 hogs just to take out this one thing before they get distracted and then come over to, let's say, the next tower that's inside. Then they'll come over, take this one out, which is definitely inside clan castle radius. So those are the kinds of things that we're talking about as far as how to set up everything that is important in your defensive clan castle radius here. Now there are a couple of things you could do to make things a little bit trickier. So let's go ahead and put down another archer tower and make sure that's in the right spot. Okay. A lot of people will bring one hog to get a clan castle lure, especially if they think it's extremely easy to lure. So what you can do is you can take your spring traps and place one like right there. So what they're going to do is, let's say that they drop a hog. Let's come over here. We got a hog. They'll drop a hog here, and it's going to come up here to try to take out that. Well, it's going to run right over that spring trap. Hogs are going to go flying off the map, and they still didn't get the clan castle radius because that spring trap is outside the clan castle radius. So just a couple of those little tricks that you can do to, you know, it's all about trickery and deception, right? So if you can find a way to trick them into using only that one hog to get that clan castle lure and then send that hog flying, you just saved yourself a step of the attack that they can't deal with now. So just wanted to take a moment to show you that. And now let's get into an actual base that we're going to use for this series. With the help of 4 horsemen, we have this base here that we went through and designed. It was a base that we'd used previously in war. Now folks, yes, this looks like a pretty cool base. Don't copy it, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, it is possible to get a 3-star if you know exactly what you are doing, you know exactly how to figure out these trap spots and all that. But for the purpose of this video, showing you some of the tips and tricks that we're talking about, this base is going to be just fine. Alright, so talking about the clan castle in this video, check out that clan castle radius. See how these defenses are staggered throughout the base? So that way they are just outside the radius. Outside this one, if a hog comes in this way, it's going to stand just outside the radius. This one, can't even get there. This one, they're going to stand right there on the outside of that one. If they drop a hog here in this location, it's either going to go here or it's going to come over here. It's not even going to go in towards this air sweeper or air defense. It's going to go right to these defenses here. If we drop a hog, let's come over here real quick. Let's say that we drop a hog here. It's going to come in to that, not even going to get there. If you drop a hog over here, it's most likely going to go to this mortar. Now look at that, we had a spring trap right there. These spring traps are ideal because they're at points that it looks like you could easily get that lure. Same thing, let me highlight these real quick. These two are prime examples of that spring trap deception. You send in that one hog, they come in here, it's like, oh, I could definitely get the lure off of that wizard tower. Send the hog in this way, spoing! There it goes off the map. So that's the kind of things that we're talking about as far as how to set up your clan castle radius and try to defend. Now, if you're Town Hall 8, you don't quite have enough defenses to make this work and still have an effective base. Yeah, you can set up all your defenses on that outside ring of the clan castle, but then you're not going to have anything inside the base. But what's extremely important to keep in mind is that you make it as hard as possible for the, oops, sorry, wrong one. Make it as hard as possible for them to come in and get that enemy clan castle lure as possible. And that ring that's right there around your base is super essential. Alright, so I hope this made sense, and I hope you guys got something out of it. Hope you enjoyed this video on the clan castle. Next time we're going to be talking about giant bombs and the little bombs and their placements throughout your base. Alright, so this is Eureka Havoc signing out from Mercs Legion, reminding you guys to always clash without fear.